Retiring early sounds exciting, and it absolutely is. It sounds like freedom, and part of that really is freedom. And the other part, hey everyone, Jake here. Welcome back to our channel, Wander Forward. If you're new to our channel, we're glad you're here. We are sharing our adventure as we prepare for our move to France. In today's video, I want to share something a little different. I want to share a bit about my retirement story. As I shared in previous videos, I was able to retire at 50 years old. There are others that are thinking of packing up their lives and making a big change, or have already done so. Most of their stories I've discovered are like ours, where retirement was a significant driver in their ability to make this decision. As an American, what we do for a living plays a significant role really in how we're identified. And having such a big change in my life, I have some thoughts I'd like to share. I didn't expect early retirement, honestly, to be this emotional. 2 weeks ago, I went on my last job. I packed up my tools, and for the first time in my adult life, I don't need to go to work. I don't need to work to be a provider for my family. I closed the lid on my toolbox and stood there thinking, I stood there thinking about all the jobs that I've done, the positions I've held, and every chapter that brought me to this moment. I've been in the military, I've been a carpenter, I've been a welder, I've worked in space systems development, I was a program manager for a precision timing company, and I was a phased array antenna development program manager. If I didn't lose you at phased array antenna, I don't know what will. I've been that guy who would fix your broken doorknob or fix your leaky roof. I've managed contracts nearing $100 million in value, and I've probably started more businesses than some people have hobbies. My very first business was a payphone business. And you might know kind of how that one turned out. I owned and operated 3 kickboxing gyms at one time. I've owned multiple dog grooming businesses, and most recently, I started from scratch a facility maintenance company, commercial facility maintenance, and I've recently handed that off to my son. Heck, I even made it halfway through my PhD. When I was packing up my tools, it wasn't just loading metal tools into boxes. I was packing up years of effort, years of learning, years of reinventing myself. Every dent and scuff on those tools has a story behind it, and many of those tools, honestly, reminded me of those jobs. Retiring early sounds exciting, and it absolutely is. It sounds like freedom, and part of that really is freedom. And the other part, it hits a little harder than I expected. There's something emotional about not having the next job to go to. No customer waiting, no deadline, no crisis to solve, no reason to check my phone every 10 minutes. My wife's happy about that. And to be honest, there's fear mixed into all this. Not fear of not being the provider, not fear of regret, but maybe a fear of boredom. Losing a bit of my ikigai, fear of losing purpose. But here's the thing. Marijune and I are preparing for something completely different. We are getting ready to leave the United States and spend a year in France. We're going to take 12 weeks of intensive French lessons so we can hopefully get to know some locals. We might need more than 12 weeks. Let's see. I don't know. want to experience life in a whole new way. We want to experience a whole new way of living. And we want to share this journey on this channel. Maybe one day we'll be able to monetize our channel. I don't know. But booping the subscribe button would definitely help us. For the first time in decades, my life isn't built around work and raising our four children. It's built around curiosity, around growth, and exploring, and being present. I don't know exactly how this next chapter is going to unfold, and for the first time in a long time, I'm saying that without anxiety behind it. So this is where I am today, retired at 50, closing one door and opening another, and trying to figure out who I am without a tool bag, a project list, or deadlines. Maybe this chapter is about letting go. Maybe it's about learning something new. Maybe it's about discovering who I am while on an adventure of a lifetime with the love of my life. But whatever it becomes, I want to document it. I might look back and think this was all silly. I want to share what it looks like to take a big leap at midlife and build a new version of myself. This is my second week of retirement, my second week of a new adventure, second week of truly preparing for our life in France. I guess it's time to wander forward. Let's see where it goes. If you made it this far, thank you for allowing me to share some of my story. Marijune and I appreciate all of you who have supported us as we go on this amazing journey. I would love to hear your stories of retirement and how it affected you. Any advice is greatly appreciated. Again, thank you for being here. And until next time, au revoir.